Okay. So let's talk about like let's talk. So this whole Wayne and Kanye situation has kind of made me wonder who does have more hits. So I looked at Kanye's like best. His best are Good Morning, Only One, Jesus Walks, Everything We Need, and off the Ye album, we had All Mine and Violent Crimes, and they're great. But I do feel like on certain features, Bound 2, he did great. I loved Bound 2. Like I loved it. Bound 2 wasn't bad. I loved Bound 2. Um I loved Bound 2. Bound 2 was a good song with the Charlie Wilson vocals. It was great. Monster, it was great, but it felt lackluster. It wasn't great on his verse. His verses weren't great. Um Ultra Beam, loved his verses. Loves on the Life of Pablo. Loved his verses on that. It was great. Father Stretch My Hand is another great one off the Life of Pablo. It was great to me. I liked it. I think Ghost Town featuring Party on the Ye album was great. I liked his verse more than Kanye's, but we'll get into that. 30 Hours was great, but he had Drake and Pharrell to help him with that. So look at that. And then My Way Home, he had comment on that, so that was great. But let's also look at the Wayne perspective. Wayne has Abortion, Intro, a Millie. Well, Abortion and Intro were on the Carter 4. A Millie, I think, was on a Carter 3. Mrs. Officer was on a Carter 3. And then we get to his like huge dedications. Dedication 4, he had Homie Still, No Worries. On Rebirth, I think that was the album, he had Prom Queen. The dedication 6, he had For Nothing. The intro was great. Family Feud with him and Drake was great. Sorry for the Wait. Marvin Drew was great. Sorry, the original Sorry for the Wait, not Sorry for the Wait 2. Sorry for the Wait 1 was great. It had a Marvin Drew. Okay, his features. They're both amazing artists. But I think in the feature department, I think Wayne has the better features. Like 6 foot, 7 foot. When he had Corey, I'm gonna mess up the last name, but Corey's Guns, it was great. John was a great song. They shortened it, but the Rick Ross feature was perfect. It went together perfectly. The No Fraud diss track, which had Nicki, Wayne, and Drake. I like the Wayne verse better. The song was still great. Used To, which was on the If Uranus Is Too Late, Drake's one, but I don't remember what dedication it was. Then you got Uptown, was on So Far Gone, and So Far Gone blew up from it. I think the Wayne cosign was great. The Real Her on Take Care, Motto. YMCA Slew, which was on I Am Not a Human Being, was great. It was a great album. I liked it. Rich Sex was good. Mr. Carter on the Carter 3 was great. She Will on the Carter 4 was great. The Mona Lisa on the Carter 5. Dark Side of the Moon on the Carter 5 was great. No New Friends was great. Lawyer was great. And My Feelings was great on the Scorpion album. Turf Butter and High School. Okay. So I went through most of these features. So we're going to look at these features that were great, but they weren't great for their time. So we have features, they're great with certain features, but certain features are kind of like bad for them. It was kind of bad for them. So we're gonna look at these features because the top 20 songs. Well, I'm gonna pick my top 20 songs from them, but I'm gonna explain the songs and the features. So we're gonna start with Kanye first. Top 10 Kanye songs. Top 10 Kanye songs. It would definitely be Violent Crimes, All Mine, Only One, Big Brother because of Jay-Z feature. Ghost Town because the Party Next Door feature. Bonds too because the Charlie Wilson vocals match perfectly with the volume and drums and okay. Famous. I'm gonna have to go 30 hours, but I feel like 30 hours is kind of off-putting because you get to these 30 hours, 30 hours videos, and you're like, it was great, but it wasn't like him. It was him. It was Drake, Pharrell. It was a collaboration. Heartless would be my top 5. Heard Him Say with Adam Levine was great. I love that song, but it kind of lacks the energy that it used to. Because it was an Elite Registration. The Elite Registration album was great. The openers were great. The ending was great. But it lacked energy in certain songs. On My Way Home was good. Big Brother. Yeah, Big Brother is top 7. On My Way Home is another one, it's up there on my favorite Kanye songs. Jesus Walk is the top 8. Most of the Ye album I liked. Life of Pablo I liked, but I can't really say the Life of Pablo because he had songwriters with him. That kind of wraps up my Kanye kind of thing. Oh yeah, Champion. Champion was probably 9. Okay, so the best Wayne songs, the best Wayne features will be kind of their own separate thing. So the best Wayne songs, the songs that he made that were great. So we're gonna go with the first one, which is gonna be tough. Because I want to say the top Wayne song for me that Wayne released was his Dedication 6 for Nothing. You get like this little Wayne. You get like Wayne where he's just like, I'm gonna keep going. It's a Wayne I kind of miss. My second Wayne song that I liked would have to be Mirror, because you see like a real live presence of him thinking to himself how big can I really be? I took it as how big his enemy is him. If I work extremely hard, my worst enemy is me, because I'm gonna assume that I can't do it, but I can't do it. I like the beat, Doug. I'm gonna say She Will be another one, because I liked it. It doesn't get credit that it deserves, but it's up there with one of the greatest Wayne songs ever be created, with him featuring Drake, which Drake now. So No Worries is up there because him and Chance did great on No Worries. I loved it. Homie Still, because of Big Sean. They worked it incredibly. Miss Officer was another great one for me. I liked it. It was kind of it wasn't too aggressive. It wasn't too passive. It was passive. It was more like a passive song. The Carter with Jay-Z, when he, you hear the snap, and then they go back and forth. They go back and forth, they snap, and you hear like Mr. Carter, where you been? Mr. Carter, where you been? And you hear that Jay-Z line, yeah, Mr. Carter, where you been? It's great. I like that little setup and then the setup and answer. Young Me Salute would have to be up there. I'd say Coco, and I would say Selsun Blue. Coco is because it's up there because it's just I like it. It's simple rhyme scheme, simple play, simple wording. It's great. It's not lyrical, which I like lyrical, but it's not as lyrical. It's not heavy as lyrical, metaphorical. This list is gonna go crazy. So no problems, Mira. I'm sorry. No Mira. Mr. Carter. I can't really say he used to, so I'll go she will. Got many salutes. Okay. So we got most of these. Okay, so we got most of these, and I'm gonna go into these songs that I think his features were great, because I think we get into this part and we're just like, what are his good features? So his good features, like songs that he was featured in, would have to be mostly some from Take Care. From the Take Care album that Drake put out. So we're gonna go Motto. Motto's up there. Motto's top 3. Motto. The Real Her. Miss No Problem. Be another one. Maybe at Music 5 would be top 3. I think How to Hate off his playoff of How to Love. How to Hate with T-Pain was great. I mean, even though T-Pain was the feature. I'm trying to think. No New Friends was a great feature by Lil Wayne. I loved it. It was, trying to get the best bars. Who can do it the best? Liked it. I want to say Uptown was another great feature that he put out there. When I think of Wayne and I think of features, it's kind of hard to be like, well, he featured this when he has like the best line in that song. So it's very hard for me to be like, Wayne was okay. Oh, that's right. In My Feelings, Drake's album, what was it? Because it was Scorpion. On his album Scorpion, you could kind of tell that Wayne wasn't really kind of trying to push, but you could tell Wayne was just like, let me throw this line in here, throw this line in here. I liked some of his music on the album Funeral, but I wasn't really sure. I wasn't really digging it, but I think it helped. It wasn't subtle, and I think it helped. What is another one? Used to. That was featured on, not the one it was Drake and Future, the one it was Drake and Lil Wayne that was on If You're Reading This Is Too Late, or I think it was Dedication 5. Both of those. I think Homie Still will be not considered a feature, but will be considered one of his dopest songs. It'll be considered that to me because it's great. I mean, I loved it. My Room's Room, I haven't heard the Dedication 6 for that yet. No, sorry for the wait. I'm sorry. Prom Queen was great. Rebirth was great. High School, I think High School was great too. But I think some honorable mentions of best like Wayne songs would have to kind of be like Loyal, Turf Butter, Loyal. Yeah, Turf. I think it's in Turf Butter. I think it's in right. Turf Butter, Loyal, Only, No Fraud. When that diss track was great. I like the Wayne part of it. Oh yeah, Holly Weezy was great, but that wasn't really a feature. The intro for the Carter 4 was great. The Carter 3, gets credit. The Carter 4 gets credit. I don't think when I'm putting these two albums side by side, I don't think you come really close to who has the best. On the Coloring Book, No Problem was great. Yamini Salute on I'm Not Being Human was great. Just because they had like that aggressive Wayne, not passive, not too like, all right, I'm gonna let y'all handle it. Mirror, you get that aggressive Wayne, like mirror, mirror on the wall. Drop the World. Yeah, Drop the World with him and Eminem. You feel the emotions. Like, they're honorable mentions. Like, Drop the World is a great song. It's forgotten, but it is a great song. Money to Blow was a great song by Wayne. Wayne, Drake, and Birdman was great. New Friends was great. I think Weather the Storm. Him and Meek Mill on the latest DJ Khaled album, which I think was forgot what that project was. It had Nipsey Hussle, it had Meek Mill, it had let me look it up real quick. Father of Assad. There we go. Father of Assad was great. Father of Assad was great. I think We're On One was another great one. I'm On One with Drake, Wayne, Ross was great. We Taking Over. It's a classic, but most people don't know it. That was great too. We Grindin' too. I think We Grindin' was one too. Because I don't think he was on Fed Up. I think he was on. I'm the one with Justin Bieber, the guy from the Migos, Justin Bieber, and Lil Wayne. It was great. I liked it. But you will see that there are a lot of songs that he was a great feature on. Like Believe Me with Drake. Liked it. I'm sorry, I don't have half of it scripted. I just kind of wrote down songs and was like, all right, let me put these together as I go. But they all had like a certain tone to them. Like, you get aggressive Wayne, you get passive Wayne, or you get Wayne that's just like, I'm going to retreat and let y'all handle the verses. And I like it. Because Wayne, like, I'm going to let y'all handle the verses. I'm not going to verse hog or whatever. Young Money Salute, No Motive was great. What was it? Successful something. Suffering from Success, something like that, yeah. Suffering from Success. Alpha, the D5. D5 was great. Hollyweezy, No Type. No Type was great, but it's not really mentioned as much as like one of Wayne's great mixtapes. Yeah, Bruno Mars. 6 foot 7 for John, Mr. Carter. Young Money Salute, Mona Lisa was great. Dark Side of the Moon was great. Yeah, if you like and subscribe at the end of this video. Or, if you're watching this on the podcast, hey, you should check out the podcast. Ain't that good? You see, we talk about music and we go really in depth with it, like music, tone. I like the tone of most of these songs. But I don't think I really picked them from the tone. I picked them for the lyricism, the bars, the metaphor, the scheme, and kind of the beat. I mean, I'm a sucker for like an 808 or like a bouncy trap beat. So I think, when you look at these songs, you got to also look at the lyrics of the songs. Not just, oh, it's catchy, this is going to go popular. Yeah, it's going to go popular, but that don't mean it's a good song. Like, what was it? But you get songs where you try to break it down, you try to understand it, and you see that Lil Wayne's are more lyrical than Kanye West. And I think that's why I think Lil Wayne has more music or is better than like Kanye on some songs. Like, after Graduation, I don't think Watch the Throne was good, but I don't think it was good because Kanye performed it. I think it's because of the people that wrote it. Jesus was okay. Yeah, he was a good album. But I think you get these albums where you get like Jesus is King and you think great, but Life of Pablo are the songs that are great. You just kind of did them in a different way with a choir. I don't really like Kanye with a choir. I like him when he's in his own zone, right? His own, like, I like it that way. Yeah, that's my final remarks. So I'll give Wayne probably a 9.6. And Kanye like a 7.2, if I'm being honest.